morning to the grind. Good morning to the grind. It's Monday morning. They call it Motivation Monday, Money Monday, whatever it is for you, man. Good morning to you. God bless us to have another day to get up, to achieve, to drive, to strive, to take that determination, to take that effort, and take it into the next level of today. Again, it is another opportunity to get to. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens, where each and every morning, Monday through Friday, if God so sees, so fit to get to be, wake me up, I get to deliver encouragement, inspiration, motivation. I don't know whatever you call it, but man, we're on the grind, and it's a blessing. So good morning to you. Today, guess what we're going to be talking about, man? We said we was going to do some stuff. We said we were going to attack some things. We said we wanted to, really become something, win, champion, and all those good things. But then along the way, some things happen all the time, right? And stuff happens. I'll tell you, stuff happens. And as we get to stuff happening, we can't allow for distractions to stop us. So today, don't allow your expectations to exceed your efforts. That grind, that work, I want to hit. I'm gonna be the company manager one day, but I don't want to go to work early. I don't, all those things. You know how it takes, man, to work. So if you put your expectations to match your work, and my quote is, apply the level of the work you do to match the level of the faith you have. So if you're gonna have a job at the dump and you have the faith that, man, I could take this whole thing over, then you got to apply the kind of work right from the beginning with the shovel. Start off with that shovel. Start off with that first time being, early with the coffee. You the guy with the coffee early in the morning with the good attitude. You the guy nobody else likes in the company so much because you do the work that the company needs done. You are committed to the success that you want, and the company happens to be the recipient of the value you bring. Man, that's pretty good. Somebody got to write that down. We're going to get right off into it. I like to start it off with, getting up. I like to start, especially on Monday. It's already, think about not being a morning person. So if someone's not a morning person in general, it's surely not a Monday morning person, right? So to attack that Monday morning mood, blues, think about the blessing of you get to go to work. You get to have a job. You get to look for a job. You get to look for that. You get to have a family. You get to have a child. You get to have a child that you lost, a mom that you had that you lost, a dad that you had that you lost, a cousin that you had that you lost. People don't have that. Man cried about having no shoes until he saw the man with no feet. So if we look at that, then you see how blessed you are. And you take the day and you grab it. And you grasp and you do the committed work. And over time, as people tell you, you lost your mind, you're crazy, why are you doing that? That don't even make sense. How's that working for you? All those other things. And you stay committed. Over time, you get where you got to get to. But the first part about it is you tell them, then you do it. You tell the world, tell him first, telling you. You're going to look down like a daddy. You say you want to do that? Yeah, daddy, I want to do that. God, I really want to. Okay. And then you tell the world. See, the world's going to tell you what you can't do. But see, we're created for greatness, but we're cultivated in the world for failure. Mr. Cedric White says that way better than I do. But in the trainings, we think about it. He gave us everything. We got everything in us. But then in this world, we just want to get over it. Let's change that around. Let's get to that work. It's right here. You told the world you were going to do it. And now it's time to do it. Stand by. Let's get to it.
One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars, the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm gonna put the biggest parties. I'm gonna be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do 4 things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You still must grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing. I was grinding.
Every single day when you wake up, you got 2 options. You can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at that snooze button, kick that clock and get up and go pursue your dreams.
You need to walk through the mud in life, guys, if you ever want to get to the higher ground. That higher ground is where you look in the mirror and have respect, and you went through the work, the sweat equity of it all. And the end product is something you travel, a legacy of life that you put your signature to, that means something. You're not speaking hollow words. You're backing those motherfuckers up with action.
That's what lions do. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunt. That's what we do for a living.
I still grind. I love to grind. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to outgrind you.
You have to be willing to work in places people don't see.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have. So make that a motivation for you.
And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different. We don't have forever. Let's not act like it. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I'm going to live forever. So every opportunity I get, I murder it. Process driven. I love it. I'm about that life. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. When I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like it and I don't feel like why? Because I'm process driven. I'm not feelings driven. Champions are not feeling driven. Champions don't get up when they want to. And if we're going to be champions, process driven. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
Man, oh man, oh man. I just get fired up on that. I like to start the day off with that. I don't know what you get. I get some of that good TD Jakes in the morning. I get that word. I talk to him. But man, I gotta have something that says, man, we said we were gonna do something. I said I was gonna do something. I like to hold myself to it. I hope that you are that kind of person too. So I call it squizzle out of what you said you would do. Good morning to the grind out there, to you amazing individuals, man. I'll call you grindologists because you think it's early, but it's not so early on the East Coast. It's early on the West Coast or something, but at 6 o'clock here, I called somebody just yesterday. It's like 8 o'clock here. I'm thinking, but it's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. I was able to catch up, and they were well into the day. Now we got some amazing people out there doing some amazing things, like the good doctor, Herbert Harris. Good morning to you. dedicated, sir, following the tenets of success for others like yourself. Thank you for everything you've done along the way to make a difference in other people's lives. Decades, I've seen you work, sir. Dedicated to the grind, absolutely. And for those, look here, I got my book, sir. Got my book, 12 Universal Laws of Success by Dr. Herbert Harris. You got to pick that book up. You got to check that out. I'm getting into it. I'm gonna do a discourse on it. I'm gonna really, really grow. I'm already blessed. And not only do I have the book, you got to have that love, man. You got to have that love. Thank you for signing the book for me, Dr. Harris, sir. Absolutely. Out there on the grind, people that are committed to doing something, it's always crazy at first. It's always, they ask you the 3 questions. I love the 3 questions. Why are you doing it? It's crazy. Along the way, if you keep going, they'll ask you, are you still doing that? You still doing that? You still trying to write the book? You still, this young man right here has been all around the world making an impact, and I'm sure he's got stories of when they first said, why are you doing that? Right? And then, are you still doing it? And at the end of the day, how did you do it? There's no other process besides the process. One of my esteemed colleagues, she says all the time, the shortcut only leads to a long route. So great morning to the grind. That's my man out there, Mr. Neil Shimores, man on the grind. Thanks for the call this morning. Already on top of what it takes to get it done. As we get on into it today, as we talk about, that commitment, always a commitment, right? It's always about the commitment. When we talk about the things that it takes in the process, the things that you got to go through in the process, and most times we allow for our expectations to exceed the work that it takes to produce the expectation. And Dr. Harris has a something he put: level of work equal level of results. Sounds like science to me. You put something in, you get something out. You put a lot in, you put a lot out. But how long can you do it? And can you stay consistent? And can you stay committed? Let's get right back into it and love the process.
I'm trying to tell you the reason why you're not doing it is not because you don't have what it takes to do it, not because you don't have the ability to do it, but whatever it is you say you're going to do, the meaning is not strong enough. Somehow the meaning is not strong enough. You've not put enough value in it. You don't have enough skin in it. You played around with it so much that you don't have nothing to lose if you don't do it. What I'm telling you is you got to create the type of scenarios, not the goal, the type of scenarios that if it doesn't work, you lose everything. And because you cannot lose everything, you got to make it happen.
Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process.
Everybody wants the prize, but nobody loves the process. Everybody wants to be a champion, but nobody's willing to put in the work that it takes to be a champion. Everybody wants to hold up the trophy and say, man, I did it, but nobody's willing to put in the work that it takes to do it. I love the process. I love the thought of working for what I want. And I firmly believe you're never supposed to wish for it more than you're willing to work for it. Your expectations never supposed to exceed your effort. But a lot of people, they wish, and they're not willing to work. And the great thing about life has a funny way of testing all of us and seeing how bad we really want what it is that we say we want.
When you are a true hunter, you don't go by time, you go by the gazelle. I'll say it again. When you are a true hunter, you don't hunt from 8 to 3. Why? Because the gazelle may not be open from 8 to 3. You hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. And then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another. A true hunter's goal is not the prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. They live to hunt. They don't just live to catch it. It's the whole process. And your problem is you just want the check. You're not a true hunter. You just want the sale. You don't get excited about the process. But a true hunter gets excited about the process.
Everyone wants some magic pill, some life hack that eliminates the need to do the work, but that does not exist. No, you have to do the work. You've got to hold the line. You've got to make it happen. You do that with discipline. Find the discipline. Be the discipline. Accomplish.
Wake up at 4 o'clock and it's going to suck. It's not going to be fun. Do something that sucks every single day of your life. That's how you grow. Embrace the suck. It's a lifestyle.
This is not a year that you're going to be doing a lot of talking. This is the year for grinding. This is not the year of dreaming. We're not dreaming no more. We're not wishing no more. We're not watching other people ride the ride no more. We're not doing that no more. This is our year. I must. This is our year where we don't need phenomenal skill. We just need a phenomenal will. I will. You're going to feel discouraged sometimes. I will. No matter what the obstacle, I will. I must. This is our year. This is the opportunity of a lifetime, and you are the people that can get it done. So let's stop talking and let's make it happen.
I will, and I must. I mean, we're going to have Eric Thomas at our international convention in Orlando, so that's going to be fired up right there to meet him in person. Planet Marketing, doing some amazing things. Excited about that. When I look at content like that, you know, the best that I've ever done it, you know, so it inspires, you know, me humble. I say I'm in the trenches, on the ground, doing the work. That the things that he says is about, well, if your competitor gets up at 9 o'clock and by 9 o'clock, you've got 2 or 3 or 4 reps in already before they start the first rep, man, over time, you condense the time frame. That's the only way to get it done. That's what I see. That's why, you know, my whole thing is, you know, nothing works but the work. That's a tenet. I'm a baby in the word. That's scriptural. Then the applicable, whichever way you like to say it. Work to that is apply the level of the work you do to match the level of the faith you have. If you have the faith, we got the faith of the mustard seed. You know, that's what we have. But that faith is huge to us. It's a mustard seed to him. So how large is the faith that you have that you could achieve what you want to, what you desire? With the work that you would take? Can you distance yourself from your buddies, from your friends, from your homeboys, from the hood, whatever it is? They ain't gonna like you. They ain't gonna, you know, you sold out and everything else. Stand by as you get ready to share some amazing content about what's coming up around the community, what's going on in your neighborhood. And if you're hungry for a sandwich or a bite to eat, got to give a shout out to my main man, Dave Cathcart, out there, Your Way. Stand by.
Your Way.
Gotta get it your way, your way, your way. Come and get it, gotta get it your way, your way, your way. Come and get it, gotta get it your way.
I'm feeling kinda hungry, need a sandwich from Your Way. Gotta get up now, I gotta get the highway. So I get in the car and I get out the drive. Now I'm riding down the street cause I'm headed to Your
Cause
Way.
it's the best sandwich I ever tasted in this world. I'm gonna tell everybody about it, every boy and girl. Let me come in your way.
Because I want a sandwich, wanna put it in my face. Order online, you can pick it up. Curbside pick up, that's what's up. I'm going to Your Way, wanna bring it my way. Wanna do it every day, that's what I'm people say.
Your way, your way. Come and get it, gotta get it your way. Your way, your way. Come and get it, gotta get it your way. Your way, your way. Come and get it, gotta get it your way. Your way. and get it, gotta get it your way.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level. Back on into it, man. Partners in Success all around the city, Southern California, but even all around the country. Being able to give exposure to businesses, this has been my passion. Found a way to do it through the internet. Stay connected to what I want to do in my life, and found a way to put myself and my family in position to operate a business from home, helping people do what they want to do anyway. Now, I don't know what's better than that, but the magic pill is do the work. Do the work. You got to do the work. You got to commit, sacrifice, to turn down some meetings, some events, some other things, some parties, some kick-its, some Honolulu's, and all those other things. I'll probably not. I'm not going to be at the game too much. I don't have time to be at the thing too much, but my family deserves the commitment that it takes to sometimes not be as available as we like to be. Then we find a way to, through that commitment, as Dr. Herbert Harris has said, produce the results that our families deserve. What's your goal? That's the main thing. But if you're floating around without a goal, then that's something. Let's do that as a breakthrough thought right there, right? You have no goal, just hold stand. Having no goal, meaning clear, concise, at the end of this work, at the end of this year, at the end of this quarter, at the end of this week, even at the end of this day, and maybe at the end of this hour, you have a goal attached to it. You find yourself hit it, didn't hit it, surpassed it, failed way, way short, whatever it is, but you have something that you can assess to say, well, I can make the adjustment. But if you don't have a goal, it's like floating in the ocean, figuring out, that you're going a place that you really don't know where you're going. So wherever you land, it's fair enough. So when we find ourselves somewhere we don't want to be, why is it that we think we're shocked? How do you know where did you want to be if you didn't know where you were going? And then if you went on to attach a goal to getting there, like a map. I'm gonna wake up at a certain time. I'm gonna make a certain amounts of calls. I'm gonna clean my kitchen. I'm gonna make my bed before I leave the room. That's one of the things, right? Make your bed. Get up and make your bed. Then start your day. Talk to him. Prayer. Start your day. Make your bed. But these kind of things, man, they put you where you're going. So the breakthrough thought is, if you don't have a goal and you don't have a real direction, where you end up is going to be frustrating. It's frustrating because we allow ourselves to end up at a place. I accepted the job. That's not what I wanted, but it's what I got. I accepted this school. It's not where I wanted to go to school, but it's what I got. And I'm going to tell you where that's not bad, because if you have a goal, you can see that maybe the track is not straight. The track is the process, and the process is painful. And that's why most of us can't embrace the process. Before I get out of here, I want to make sure I send some shouts out. And we got amazing projects coming up. Just had an amazing conversation with Mrs. Draper, Mrs. Smith, accessories and things there in Pomona, California. I'm looking forward to some things that we're going to do out there. And she's doing a men's launch. That's going to be Saturday, December 10th. You want to make sure you're there. Stand by. It's going to be real cool right there. Then if you get a chance to get through the area, I don't know if you know about J&J's Barbecue and Fish, but that food is good. If you want to get out there, check that out. J&J's Barbecue and Fish out there in Pomona, 743 and 745 is a suite, Indian Hill Boulevard, Pomona, California. Check that out, man. They got some good food. They got some great food. They got some, man, the fish is on fire. And an amazing thing is husband and wife duo are now launching a men's line, which, hey, I'm loving that, because now I get to not only where I go to get my suits, where I get my ties, where I get my attire, but now I get to help and assist those that are looking to get the professional attire they need for work. We're going to do some tie swaps out there. Lots of different activities going to be taking place at Miss Smith's Accessories and Things. You want to check that out. It will be all over the internet. Look forward to making an impact there. You can call 951-712-3448. That'll get you a direct line there, and in our office there at J&J's Barbecue and Fish, 909-865-0812. Good, right? How about that right there? It's good. It's all right. You want to get out there and check them out. We got a lot of different things coming up as the end of the year comes up. Think about this. Don't just activate 2023 at 11:59 and 59 seconds and say this is going to be the new me 2023. Start now. We're in the fourth quarter of the fourth quarter. What's the first quarter of the first quarter going to look like for you? Prepare for that now. Nothing works but the work. And as we get one more out of here, I got to say, for those of you that have been doing the thing that seems like it's not a thing, but it's been valued, I get to now launch a new division with Success Express. I've been the cameraman, if you will, but much more than the cameraman, the capture man. So we're getting ready for capture man photography. Stand by.
I'm trying to tell you the reason why you're not doing it is not because you don't have what it takes to do it, not because you don't have the ability to do it, but whatever it is you say you're going to do, the meaning is not strong enough. Somehow the meaning is not strong enough. You've not put enough value in it. You don't have enough skin in it.
That's right. I'm excited about that. Capture Man Photography. We will capture your event. Atmospheric photography, meaning we capture the atmosphere of your event, your birthday party, your wedding, whatever that is. The atmosphere. The more smiles, the more clicks, the more atmospheric environment that we're involved in, man, we are out there capturing that moment so you can keep those memories right there. Take care of yourselves today. Get out there, win for yourselves, for your family. And as we leave out of here today, today's topic has been, listen, if you want something in life, man, you're going to have to not allow for your expectations to exceed your effort, meaning nothing works but the work. It always comes back to the work. We'll see you on the other side. Have a good one.